Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I have a super fun shaker card for you guys today. Well, actually two cards. Using products from the latest release of Kat Scrapiness. It's called the Pawsome Dog release. It has some really fun collection of stamp and die sets, stencils, pattern papers, sprinkles and sequins and lots more. Check out the link in my description box for more details and links to the latest release by Kat Scrapiness. I will also leave a link down in the description box below where you can check out their website and blogs where you'll find a lot more fun products and get to know some really talented designers. Before we get started, I would really appreciate if you could take a minute to subscribe to my channel and make sure to hit the bell icon so that you get notified each time I post a new video. For our cards today, I will be creating two edge-to-edge shaker cards with beautiful pattern paper backgrounds. Let's get started. For my shaker background, I will be using these beautiful pattern papers by Kat Scrapiness. I have the pretty pink and the lovely blues here. It's called Pawsome Boy and Pawsome Girl paper pad. These paper pads are full of adorable dog themed patterns in blue, pink, brown and white. There are 16 designs, 2 of each designs that will make creating your fur baby theme projects fun and super easy. These are high quality papers printed on 80-pound cardstock. Take a look at all those fun patterns and designs. All those little bones and dog bowls, little kennels and paw prints. How gorgeous are these designs? For our cards today, I decided to go with this bone and bowl paper in blue and pink. I cut out the panels into 4 by 5 1/4 each. These would be slightly smaller than an A2 size card. You could cut down the panel to be exactly A2 size, which is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2, but I like to have a border around my background panel, so I always like to cut my card front slightly smaller than an A2 size card base. For the shaker pocket, I will be using a piece of acetate. Well, I have the self-sealing cellophane bags which I generally use to store my finished cards. It is really hard to see on video, but all I did here is I cut the edges of these cellophane bags so that I can use to create shaker pockets for my cards. Let's make our shaker pocket. For that, we will need to add some double-sided tape on all 4 sides of the pattern paper. You could use liquid glue too, but I prefer using the double-sided tape with plastic sheet. That is because liquid glue, first, it takes some time to dry. Second, it can get a little bit messy. So, double-sided tape works really good in this case. Well, I will seal 3 sides of this pocket and keep one side open to fill in my shaker bits. I did that for both the shaker pockets, the blue and the pink one. This is a trick when you are producing more than one card at the same time. Well, it's a lot more easier when you repeat the same steps for all the cards together rather than creating one card at a time. This way, you save a lot of your time creating a bunch of cards all at once. Now that both my shaker pockets are ready, it's time to fill them with the shaker bits. I have these fun paw prints and bone sprinkles from Kat Scrapiness. These are hard and sturdy sprinkles made of polymer clay, perfect for your shaker cards or can even be used to embellish your card fronts. Look at those tiny paw print sprinkles in black and white and the multicolored one. Well, I think I will use these paw sprinkles in my shaker pockets today and keep the bones for some other card. To add some extra shine and sparkle to our shaker, I went ahead and added some pink and blue sequin mixes into my shaker pocket. Once I'm satisfied with how the shaker looks, I will seal the pocket by removing the release tape from the 4th side. Now we can adhere the shaker pocket onto our card base. The best thing about these edge-to-edge shaker cards are that they add just enough dimension to our card. It's not too bulky, but just gives it some added dimension. I usually use some double-sided tape to adhere the shaker card onto the card base. Now that our card fronts and shaker is all ready to go, let's embellish our cards. For that, I have these two adorable stamp sets from Kat Scrapiness. It's called Pawsome Dogs, and the one with the coordinating sentiments is called Pawsome Dog Sentiments. Off camera, I stamped and colored a bunch of these images. Usually when I'm stamping the images, I like to use black pigment ink and clear embossing powder for some extra shine to our images. I used alcohol markers here to color all these beautiful fur babies. This way, now I have a bunch of colored images ready to go for my future projects. I chose these little brown dogs to go on my card front, and for my sentiment, I black heat embossed the "You Are Possum" sentiment on a white piece of cardstock. I stuck these images onto the card front using some strong double-sided tape, and here's a look at my finished card. For the inside of my cards, I used the paw print stencil again from Kat Scrapiness and blended it using some blue and pink inks. I did the same for my envelopes too. I love the look of these cards. The latest Pawsome Dog release by Kat Scrapiness is really beautiful. Don't forget to take a look at the entire release. I love how beautiful these shaker cards turned out and how simple they were to create and very easy to batch produce. Well, here's a look at the finished cards. I hope you had fun watching today's video and got inspired. All the supplies can be found linked in the description box below. I would love for you to become a subscriber to my channel, and if you do subscribe or are already a subscriber, please make sure to hit the bell icon so that you don't miss the next time I post. Hit the like button and let me know in the comments down below if you have any ideas or suggestions for a future video. Also, if you like to share your creations, please tag me on my Instagram at rp_shutterbug. There's a link to that in the description box below. Thank you again for joining me today. Until next time, stay safe.